Yeah, unfortunately, I still did not make my goal. God. But fortunately, we still have the rest of the year. It takes time. It really does take time. And that's why I try to tell people, do not give up on the journey. It takes 6 months to a year to actually wrap your mind around what you're trying to do. You're trying to lose something that the body really don't want to lose, which is why your mind plays tricks in order to get you to continue the other habits that you had. When it comes to losing anything, the body doesn't want to do it. So know that it's going to take about 6 months to a year to get yourself in the right mindset to actually put in the work to lose the weight. So sometimes weight loss, fat loss could actually take a few years depending on how far you let yourself go. See me, I have a different goal. I'm trying to lose body fat, not weight. Actually, I want to keep the most amount of weight on my body and lose the most amount of fat. And that is a task in itself. Because losing weight is easy. You just go in a calorie deficit and move more. So you'll lose weight. But what type of weight are you losing? Okay? What type of weight are you losing? When you are on a weight loss plan, you're losing everything. You're losing water, you're losing fat, and you're losing muscle. So the difference between somebody losing weight and losing fat, there's a clear distinction and it's a complete different look. So please wrap your minds around, am I trying to lose weight or am I trying to lose body fat? This is how you know if you need to lose weight and if you need to lose body fat. If you're so big or overweight to the point where you can't get up and walk, you are overweight. Or you got monstrous, crazy limbs like legs and arms and all of that, to where you just can't move, that's overweight. All right. A lot of people want to see the scale go down, but that's not telling the whole story. When you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, you are seeing body fat. That's not weight. Yes, it consists of weight, but it's not what you're trying to lose. You're trying to lose body fat. What you see in the mirror is body fat. So never focus on the scale, especially if you're not overweight. You really want to focus on what you see in the mirror. Is it improving? Is it getting better? And also pictures tell a lot of the story too. So it's best to take pictures, because sometimes you could be losing body fat, but you can't tell. Body fat comes from everywhere, all over the back, the neck, your hands, your face, your thighs, legs, everywhere. So sometimes you maybe can't tell. So a good way to tell if you're losing body fat or not is to definitely make sure you're in a calorie deficit and definitely make sure you're moving. But if you can't tell right off, like say you look in the mirror, you're going to be able to tell by the way your clothes fit. And also you can tell by, let's say if you get a tape measure and measure your limbs, your body parts, especially the waist, right? You can know that you're losing inches. That's a telltale sign that you are on the right track. So, but here's the thing. When we start to see a little bit of progress, I've noticed we get a little happy and we tend to slip a little bit more back into those bad habits. And those bad habits, it's something that we really want to do anyway. So it's easier to continue going into the bad habits versus going into the other direction, because the other direction requires a little bit more work. It requires a little bit more work to stay focused and to stay on track. So when you're going into this journey, right? Because it is a journey. Just know it's going to take time to get your mind wrapped around everything that you need to do, as far as counting the calories, getting the steps in, going to work out. Once you've built enough muscle on your frame, you don't have to work out as crazy like that anymore. You just have to get your steps in, eat enough protein, and go to the gym maybe twice a week, and your body will not lose muscle. If you're eating enough protein, you're going to the gym a couple times a week, and watching your food, all your macronutrients, you will be fine. So yeah, I just want to drop a video. I haven't reached my goal as of yet, but we still do have a few months left out of this year, and I plan to do that. Every time I say I'm gonna do something, I tend to do it, and I want to make sure I get this done. I got in shape last year, October, and it took me all year to do it, but I did it. But I didn't get it shredded as I would have liked to, so I wanted to give it a round 2, which is this year. I don't want to wait until next year to try to achieve my goal. To me, if I don't achieve my goal this year, then that was a failure. And yes, I can learn a lot from it, but I want to win. I'm a winner, so you need to be a winner too. But I just want to drop an updated video. It's been a while. Like I said, I got another YouTube video that's a little bit more popular than this one, and this right here I'm kind of just playing with. But continue the journey, do not give up, and let's get these gains, baby.